Hey guys, welcome to Chillin with Chet, and I'm gonna be vlogging. I have a lot of things that I do. I normally don't vlog. I've been doing just videos for you guys, and I know the vlogging stuff I can get out faster for you, and you can kind of see what I'm up to instead of having to wait these long periods of time, you know, for the main finished video, which we will always do. Cody's fantastic at that stuff. So right now, I'm actually going to buy a diesel generator. A generator market is usually like big military grade market, and they're like 5,000–6,000 pounds. They're insane. So I think this one is going to be only like 2,000 pounds. It's only a 4-cylinder diesel, and but it still is a 3-phase, which means it's really powerful. I might try to charge the entire race week on it, but I think what we'll do is like I'll charge at normal charging stations along the way and whatnot, and then when I need to top off at the track and some other situations, I'll definitely use it during race week. So that's kind of the plan right now. Hopefully this one works out and, you know, is what the guy says it is. He just rebuilt it, so hopefully, you know, it works out and we can check this off the list for all the things we need to do to get the Tesla to Raceweek 2.0. Cody, go stand over there for reference, for size.
What he does.
Look how small that is for a 3-phase. Nice. All right, guys, so what we got here is this Whisper Watt little guy right here. And to find one that will run, you know, in 3-phase, which we're not going to really use, but give us a kilowatt charge that we need, and one in this size that's not military grade, 6,000 pounds. The trailer hitch we have for the Tesla is rated at like 3,000 pounds or something like that. So we're not going to have really any issues at all. I thought we were going to be having to make some braces and some other stuff to tow this big of a diesel generator. Now, do we want to be able to find a hack to charge this thing while we're driving? Hell yeah. We're going to be going up to our friends up in Scottsdale, Gruber, and they basically tear down and rebuild flooded and wrecked Teslas. It's their specialty. So they're going to be giving us some advice on a few things, and another big crazy stunt that we're doing. This should help us out a lot. So we got this thing all fired up. She's running really good. We couldn't get it to basically hop up in voltage. It was not idling up or anything. This wasn't working, I don't think. So we pulled the panel down and look, what we have. Fucking rat's nest. And you can see like this one, like it's all chewed through. You can see the chew marks on it. So now it's time to do a little maintenance, clean it up, see what the hell's going on in there.
Hopefully you don't get AIDS.
I've had AIDS like 5 times.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hyper mode. Oh shit.
Here we go, yo. All right, so now we're revving it up, see if we can get, let's see. Oh yeah. All right, so now that's working.
There it is.
Let's go over to where they're wrapping the Tesla right now, and we'll fucking just check it and see if we can get it to charge. Progress update on the new rear wraps. We went glossy. You can see it was matte last time, so I wanted it to be a little more shiny. And then we also pulled up the Plaid deeper into the car, because last time it kind of stopped right here, and I always wanted it up in here a little bit more, to be a little more obnoxious. That's exactly what I think I pulled off with this one now. So, looking good. All right, so we're gonna manually rev up the generator and see if that works here. We got green, showing charge. All right, so we got our voltage up now, and it's currently only pushing in. Let's drop this down just to get it, see if we can get it to there. And it is. It's charging at 28. Kept it up to 30. It's holding that. 32. It's holding. I think we're gonna work here. We just got to figure out what's going on with that throttle. Okay, guys. So we just left 518 Designs. We had to test the generator. We can't get it to idle up on its own. I think maybe the regulator is not functioning properly, and it's not auto revving like it should based on a draw. But when we manually turned up the throttle, it charged.
Worked great.
Yeah, it finally recognized it and it was fine. So think we gotta work out those little kinks. Maybe check the wiring again with the fucking rat's nest in there.
With the chewed on it.
Yeah, and then we'll just like, we'll figure it out. So I say we go get some lunch.
Shouldn't be too bad. Let's do it.
Let's go eat. So now we cleared it all out, and this is gonna be Josh's shop. We're gonna be getting a lift and welder and all that stuff. I got my charger here, wall charger. So we got the generator. What's the big plan today? What do we wanna do?
I think we should test mount a little Tesla charger to the side of it. And
Fire it
get
up
all
and
that
see.
rigged
So
up.
show them what was going on when we couldn't get it. Because it was charging, but it was like low amperage. It wasn't like...
So they just, when they rebuilt it, they didn't run the high idle adjustment all the way down to set the RPM.
Yeah, so what it was like running around 800 or so. This panel has an RPM gauge. We looked it up. It wants to set at 1800. It's kind of sticky, so we'll figure that out.
Finicky.
But is it like 1800?
Yeah.
And then it runs 1800, 60 hertz is kind of where it wants to run. And then it really doesn't idle up or anything. And then I guess our voltage regulator I was talking about can help you fine tune it. But for the most part, it's just gonna sit at 1800 RPM, right?
Yeah, it should just idle right there as it's running.
We're gonna get it all wired up and see how it does. Whoosh! See, white smoke isn't good. All right, guys, so we got it. We got it going. She's blowing pretty good. But the crazy part is we turned up the amperage and the volts. And if you can see, she's maxed out 48, running 240. The generator is doing it. And this is as strong as my home charger right now. But if this is where it's gonna have to run, it is struggling right now. Our water temp is good though. Our oil pressure is good. Let's shut it down and do a double check. We're gonna pull the dipstick, see if it's milky, see if it's low by, if it's water, blown gasket. The guy really didn't run it after he rebuilt it and sold it. So, oh, it looks good. Looks clean. We had a concern originally that it was doing a blow by. It was basically spitting out, but we thought maybe it was a bad PCV valve or that's just kind of the way these little motors are with how close it is to the hole. The oil looks good to me.
It doesn't smell like diesel or anything.
Yeah, well, it's obviously not burnt, you know. Can't really gauge if the RPM is what it says it is. Josh thinks we should maybe bump it up a little bit to burn off some more carbon, but I kind of think maybe it's perfect. So we're gonna split it even here and see if we can fix this tack and get an accurate reading on our RPM. So, and we have the voltage all the way down. All right, so we got the voltage all the way down. Let's just let it see what happens, okay? As you see here, our volts are still low, but we're getting 42 amps. And that's kind of where I set it at. Last time we did get the voltage all the way up. So I don't know if I increase this. All right, guys, so this is not, that's only good when you strike gold, black gold. All right, I say we shut it down and do some compression testing.
What's up, man?
Yo, so I guess, yeah, it's blown by pretty bad.
Oh, man.
It's
so
a-
you pulled the oil cap off, it's blowing out the oil cap.
Yeah.
Blowing out the exhaust.
Well, Josh just tells me now, he goes, yeah, I pulled the oil cap when we were standing there the first time we looked at it. And I was like, I don't remember that. I only remember like the dipstick where it was sputtering out of the dipstick.
So I'm gonna put you on hold, okay?
He's acting like he has a real job. Like he does this for a living. Like JH does it for a living.
Oh, so now we're on hold.
Alright,
I thought you answered JH who?
so, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
Well, Josh told me just now that it was blowing out the oil cap when we bought it. And I was like, I didn't know that. I only saw blowing out the dipstick. So, yeah.
all of the things you're telling me is not good. All of these things. You know what it is, though? I think it's kind of karma. One,
What?
first of all, it's karma because God's getting you back for buying me a turtle and leaving it stranded in my house with no food.
Bailey needed a friend when you leave all the time.
So Bailey tried to eat the turtle, and that turtle, I gave it to the turtle lady, and it was never seen again, by the way. But she said it sunk to the bottom of her tank, and she never found it again. So
I thought it went to a turtle rescue. Please.
It did, and she's like, she took a video of her putting it in the tank, and it's like black at the bottom. It's like a big bathtub. And it just literally doesn't even put its legs out. It just sinks. I never saw it again. All the other turtles watched it just sink to the bottom, and that was it.
Oh, so you're saying you need to get you a new one?
I do not need it. Not need a turtle. And
what?
you go buy an electric car, which I'm totally against. And now your diesel generator is going, yeah, F you, buddy, for buying an electric car.
There's a reason behind it, but I thought I'm not going to get political. I'm literally just going to have it be like really bring up the EPA stuff. So when people are like, is that a political thing or whatever about, global warming or whatever, I'm like, no, it's an EPA thing. And that's like my voice, and then start talking about how the EPA has been picking on my buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because it's just a big, it's like gets attention, and I'm going to make it smoke on purpose. Black smoke, not white smoke.
Can you leave the generator running the whole race week, never shut it off the whole 5 days?
Well, we did find out that it has 33,000 hours on it. Didn't really look at that gauge until we pulled it apart. So I think I could actually. That would be that'd be a good challenge. Like start to end of race week, it never turns off.
Hey, and every time you park it right next to Garrett's car.
Oh. Dude, if I left it the way it is right now, do you think it would last blowing oil out all the time?
I would say probably not.
But it's extra lubricated. Like, what's wrong with that, Josh?
I'm going to say that by the time, if you bring a 55-gallon drum of oil and keep adding it the whole trip, maybe.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, if I keep the oil up, oil pressure's good. We saw that.
Yeah.
It does.
It's kind of crazy. You said it was rebuilt, right? You said it was freshly rebuilt.
Yeah, it's like nice and.
The guy was a jackass, crackhead, act like he did it and didn't. You know what I mean? But there's like a whole list of parts.
You'll have that. Like I said, it wouldn't hurt to do a compression test on it just to see.
Yeah.
And if you do compression, you can go, oh, this cylinder's 100 pounds less than the others.
Yeah.
There's our issue.
All right.
That's going to be the only true thing to tell. Or you could have just went and rented one, probably a lot cheaper for the week.
Okay, you know what? This is conversation. I'm kind of done with this now. I'm glad that you answered today, other than other days. Yes, I could have rented, but that is no fun. This is way more fun, Josh.
That's right.
All the things we could have done today, but we just did this.
Yeah,
this literally was going to be a 30-minute video.
Yeah, now it's like 2 weeks.
Now we got to rebuild the whole engine.
Every time. That's what you should do now. Do a rebuild before race week. Rebuild the engine on my generator before race week.
Yeah, we're going to
That's
have
exactly
to.
what we're doing.
We're going to have to.
I guarantee it's going to fail the compression. God.
All right, man. Well,
Thanks,
luck.
bro. All right, well, hey, I'm gonna put your name and number on it if you like my driving or not.
Unbelievable.
And then, but maybe I'll put the phone number of the EPA.
You should put Garza's number on there.
I think you know what? I haven't done anything to him in a while. I think
him or Nick Savage definitely should do that. Could you imagine both their numbers, one on each side, and just
with their faces, with just their faces, blown up like bobbleheads. I like that too.
I love
All right, buddy. All right, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. We have our instructions, and we will go to Harbor Freight and get ourselves a 1999 compression tester.
Get to work.
Because those are probably
That's probably real accurate.
really accurate. Thanks for chilling with Chet. I guess we have an engine rebuild before race week. See you next time.